Hello, my name is Edward. This is another edition of the Jack Files. I don't know which one this is. I've actually done a lot of them. I don't know which ones I'm actually going to put up. But this one's actually very important because I just realized, I knew before how big this was for some people. But I want people to realize how far people are taking this. Michael Jackson was a pedophile. Okay, I don't care how you look at it. He can be the king of pop. I don't give a shit. The motherfucker was a pedophile. Like, I played with little kids. And in this country, when you do that, you get your ass sent to jail. And you get treated like a bitch by the inmates. Let me show you how big Michael Jackson's death is right now. Oh, what, like 2 weeks after he's been dead? 3 weeks? I mean, who gives a shit? Let me show you how important people think this is. Alright, if you log on right now to www.cnn.com, let me tell you what came after Michael Jackson's drug overdose autopsy. Let me tell you what came after, okay? Alright, NASA Scrubs Shuttle Discovery Launch. Swine flu has killed could kill up to 90,000 U.S. citizens. Obama urges to reunite health reform. Prosecutor to probe CIA investigations. Girl dies after Bill washes her out to sea. All Medicare flights in states are free. Okay, detainees go home after 7 years in Guantanamo Bay. Dad learns of son's death in Iraq. An actor takes a swipe at a senator. Infants found dead under a Texas trailer. I mean, a girl of 3 gets sucked into a pool skimmer drain. I mean, what the hell is going on with people nowadays? If actual important news. Well, here's another one. Armed robber hits 8 states. This is important shit. This is. And people are treating it like it's secondary news. Like some old woman some woman sued a cop for giving her a ticket for jaywalking. Now, if that happened, I'd be like, who the fuck cares? But we're talking about major events that landed in CNN. Instead, people are paying attention to Michael Jackson. I'm getting all worked up, I'm sorry. Michael Jackson's death. Who the fuck cares? When I found out he died, I was the first one to make jokes. They're like, he died of a drug overdose. I said, that's because he was trying to give coke to a 10-year-old and he tried to show him that it was okay to take. That's how he died. Someone says, that's mean. I said, no, this is mean. Michael Jackson was taking speed to outrun the cops because he just picked up a 10-year-old boy off the street. That's fucking mean. Or how about my favorite joke? My favorite joke. Farrah Fawcett goes to heaven and God asks her, you have been so good to people. So what can I do for you to help the world? She's like, I want you to make all the children of the world safe. So God killed Michael Jackson. That's funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? If you think Michael Jackson's death is a big fucking deal, you are fucking retarded. There are more important things going on in today's world than Michael Jackson's death. There are people that you probably know that have died. There are people that you probably know that are sick. I mean, there are a lot of things going on nowadays that are more important than some drug addict, child molester, pop star dying. That's the real God's honest truth. But a lot of people are looking at it like we lost Jesus at his second coming. Michael Jackson was nobody to escape the length of the law. Because he could buy out the families, children that were molested. Give me a second, I'm real worked up. He was allowed to escape prosecution because he bribed the families. You tell poor families, I'll give you $10 million and you make sure that your child never says anything. I'm going to make you sign a gag clause that says that if you ever say anything, I get all this money back. All of this money back. You're not going to say a goddamn thing if you're a poor family and you're struggling to survive. The people that worked for Michael Jackson were paid astronomical sums and they were given gag clauses in their contracts. Anything they saw, they could never, ever say to anyone. Because if they did, they would be prosecuted to the full extent of the law for breaking their contract, for taking all that money. Goddamn, getting all worked up again. Son of a bitch. People are acting like we lost something important. We didn't lose shit. If you're a big Michael Jackson fan, you know what? I am too. Old Michael, black Michael, not Puerto Rican woman Michael. Alright, that white Frankenstein looking motherfucker that we've been seeing for the last, 15, 20 years? I like Thriller Michael, Beat It Michael, the old Michael, when he was black. Alright, the new Michael, the one we've been dealing with for the last, decade or score years, he was a child molesting. I saw that thing on 2020, or was it Dateline? I don't know. Where that guy followed him around. This asshole had lost all sense of reality. His kids didn't even comprehend that they came from a woman. That's how fucked up this guy was. He made them think that he magically popped them out of his asshole. This guy was delusional. He hung a baby out of a third-story window because he thought it was funny. If you had been a mother in Texas, Oklahoma, New York State, California, Florida, or Washington State, and you did that, the police would break down the door, wrestle you down to the ground, and handcuff your ass and take you to jail. If you're Michael Jackson, you pay off the cops, you pay off the prosecutors, you pay off the family, you pay off your fucking workers so they don't say shit. It was a travesty to law-abiding citizens everywhere that Michael Jackson is celebrated rather than treated like the piece of shit he was. If you miss Michael Jackson, I feel sorry for you. You obviously didn't have a clue about what this person did, who he was doing it to, and how he got away with it. You think that his death is a travesty. Look at the people in the news that are dying every day. Look at the fact that we pay more attention to Michael Jackson's death than we are about stopping drugs coming into this country. We pay more attention to Michael Jackson's death than the fact that car companies, banks are siphoning off billions of taxpayers' dollars to keep themselves afloat when they could have done it themselves. We're paying more attention to Michael Jackson's death than the fact that some of the programs we use for healthcare coverage in this country are being shredded because Obama is trying to start his own healthcare package. If you miss Michael Jackson, go to sleep on 30 Valium, a bottle of scotch, and say goodbye, because you don't deserve to wake up tomorrow. It's over. He's gone. Nobody really cares. I know, you're thinking, there's a lot of people that do. That's because he has billions. After he died, his entire fucking family was fighting over money. Except for Janet, because she's got her own fucking money. She's like, fuck the rest of y'all, I got my own shit. But everybody else is like, I need my money, I gotta have my money. That's the only reason. Because he was the king of pop. Because he owned all the Beatles songs. Who gives a shit? A child molester's dead. Celebrate! Alright, I'm just saying what a lot of people want to say and getting harassed by their friends because they said it. Fuck Michael Jackson, I'm glad he's dead. This isn't a blog on MySpace that they can rip out. This is going on YouTube, baby, where everybody can see it because I want you to see it and I want you to hear it. There's a motherfucker right now saying, I'm glad he's dead. And if reincarnation happens, I hope he's an anal bead. Fucking bitch. This is Edward of the Jack Files. Don't forget, this is all about freedom of speech. This is why I can say this. This is why I can do this. Remember, if you do not use your freedom of speech, somebody might take it away. Peace.